The man who was supposed to be the next Arnold Palmer has become a ghost. At 56, Phil Mickelson has vanished from the sport he once dominated, missing every single major championship in a calendar year for the first time since 1990. The six-time major winner, the man who became the oldest major champion in history at the 2021 PGA Championship, has played just one tournament in all of 2026, a T48 finish at LIV Golf South Africa in March that feels like a lifetime ago. His world ranking has collapsed, his marriage is under scrutiny, and a bombshell investigation has revealed allegations so devastating that they have shattered the carefully constructed image of one of golf's most beloved figures. This is the story of a fall from grace that nobody saw coming. Phil Mickelson hasn't competed since LIV Golf South Africa in March. One tournament, that's it, in an entire season. The man who once defied age, winning the PGA Championship at 50 years old, now can't even make it to the first tee. His team cited a private family health matter for his extended absence. In February, he announced he would miss the first two LIV events. In April, he confirmed he would also miss the Masters, saying he would be out for an extended period of time as his family navigated a personal health matter. He withdrew from the PGA Championship at Arnhem, with Max Homa replacing him. He was absent from the US Open, and now the Open Championship at Royal Birkdale is off the table too. It marks the first time in his professional career that he misses all four majors in a calendar year. The last time he missed the Open was in 2009, when he stepped away to support his wife Amy during her breast cancer treatments. Now, history is repeating itself in the most devastating way. The man who once had something to say about everything now has nothing to say at all.
While Mickelson was dealing with his family crisis, a bombshell investigation by legendary golf writer Alan Shipnuck for Scratch detailed allegations so serious that they shattered the carefully constructed image of one of golf's most beloved figures. The most explosive allegation came from Ashley Perez, the former wife of fellow PGA Tour and LIV golf player Pat Perez. She claimed that during the 2015 Barclays tournament in New Jersey, Mickelson showed her a full-body picture of himself naked with an erection on his phone and propositioned her. Ashley told Shipnuck, "Phil says to me, I'm going to leave my bedroom door open tonight. When Pat falls asleep, I want you to come see me." She declined his advances and didn't immediately tell her husband. When Perez was eventually told, he confronted Mickelson. In a 2022 podcast, Perez said, "Phil crossed a line with me that is just uncrossable and unforgivable." The Scratch report also revealed that Mickelson had abruptly departed from three high-end golf clubs, the Madison Club, the Bridges, and the Farms, with sources at all three saying personal conduct was a primary factor. The most recent incident occurred at the Farms Golf Club in Rancho Santa Fe, California, where a female employee accused Mickelson of non-consensual and inappropriate physical contact. He was confronted mid-round and told to leave the premises. His display of achievements in the clubhouse has since been removed. For a man who was once golf's most relatable superstar, the allegations have turned him into its most tragic figure. Then came the moment nobody expected. Amy Mickelson, Phil's wife of 35 years, broke her silence. In a rare public statement, she expressed her unwavering support for her husband. Throughout their 35-year relationship, his wife, Amy Mickelson, has supported Mr. Mickelson and their family with extraordinary grace, unwavering love, and the belief that people are measured not only by their failures, but what they do to make them right. The statement also addressed the allegations directly. Some of the allegations circulating about Mr. Mickelson are false, and others revisit mistakes he has already acknowledged, publicly or privately. Stacking the disputed claims next to the ones he owns does not make them credible. It instead contributes to a false and misleading narrative. The public show of support is particularly striking given the nature of the allegations.
Yet Amy has chosen to stand by him, refusing to let the allegations define their marriage. The woman who was once supported by Phil during her own battle with breast cancer is now the one providing the unwavering support.
Despite Amy's powerful supportive statement, a single image has sparked a firestorm of speculation that has the golf world demanding answers. Amy Mickelson was recently photographed without her wedding ring during a trip to Trader Joe's in San Diego with their daughter, Amanda Bryn. It's unclear why Amy left her finger jewelry at home, though the timing is peculiar, as Mickelson has been embroiled in sexual misconduct controversy for months, and it is the first time she has been photographed since. Amy hasn't been seen in public much in recent years, but in one of the last times she was photographed, at the 2021 Ryder Cup in Wisconsin, she prevalently wore a massive diamond on that digit. The image spread like wildfire. Social media exploded. The golf world demanded answers. Was this the final straw? Had Amy finally reached her breaking point? Or was there a simpler explanation that everyone was missing? The woman who once stood by Phil through his gambling addiction and his LIV golf defection is now facing the most difficult test of their marriage. When the allegations surfaced, the golf world expected Mickelson to stay silent. Instead, his camp launched a blistering counterattack. His attorney, Tom Clare, released a statement calling the Scratch investigation an anonymously sourced drive-by shooting, heavy on implication but unsupported by any on-the-record sources. The statement argued that Shipnuck prioritized a compelling clickbait narrative over an accurate one. It added, "Credibility is not earned by publishing the most provocative narrative. It is earned through transparency, verification, and a clear distinction between fact, inference, and speculation." But the most critical detail came in the response to the Ashley Perez allegation. The statement claimed Shipnuck repeats an allegation regarding a photograph, downplaying a critical fact contained in his own reporting. During a private call in which Mickelson reached out to apologize for his behavior, he immediately challenged the central premise of that allegation by asking, "You mean topless?" That distinction matters, the statement continued. Mr. Mickelson's willingness to apologize for his conduct should not be misconstrued as an admission of every allegation made against him. On the claims he had been forced out of golf clubs, the statement was unequivocal. Mr. Mickelson has never been expelled from a golf club. His membership has never been revoked by a golf club. Those decisions were his alone. The legal battle lines have been drawn, and the war is far from over. The scandal has come at a devastating time for Mickelson's professional career. He has missed all 4 majors for the first time in his career. The 2026 season will be remembered as the year Phil Mickelson vanished from the sport he once dominated. LIV Golf, the breakaway league he helped define, is facing its own existential crisis. Saudi Arabia's public investment fund has announced it will pull its funding after the 2026 season. If LIV collapses, Mickelson faces a brutal reality with nowhere to play. Former ESPN host Trey Wingo put it bluntly, "I can promise you one person that you'll never see in any way in an official capacity with the PGA Tour is Phil Mickelson. That bridge has been burned, detonated, destroyed, nuked, lasered to death. There is no building that bridge back." Billy Horschel recently said that Lefty might not be back on the PGA Tour no matter what. I don't see a road for Phil Mickelson back to the PGA Tour, even though he's a lifetime member and he's done a lot. I think there is a lot of stuff that he said he did and certain things behind the scenes before LIV came about that mean it's just not going to work out for him. The questions now are impossible to ignore. Will Phil Mickelson ever return to competitive golf? Can he ever rebuild his legacy? Or is this the end of the road for one of golf's most polarizing figures? And what does it say about our sports heroes when we learn who they really are behind the smile and the charm?